I'm AJ and I'm a principal software engineer. My job here is both writing software and understanding software, as well as reviewing and auditing other people's software. So I was identified with Asperger's and dyslexia really in just in the last year. The Asperger's diagnosis wasn't really at all surprising. That's something I've kind of suspected for about the last 10 or 12 years. Dyslexia was a bit more of a surprise to me. I think when I was at school, I was kind of that kid that was always sat in the corner quietly. I didn't really have a lot of friends. I was bullied quite a lot at school. Didn't really enjoy reading fiction. I remember one day one of the teachers said, well, okay, pick your own book from the library. I remember going and picking a book all about iron and steel making, which was absolutely fascinating, and I was like, yeah, this is great. And I guess from there on I was always wanting to read the science and the engineering and the technology books. I always wanted to know how things work, take things apart, have a look inside. I think there are lots of stereotypes around all kinds of neurodiversity. People think of dyslexics as people who can't read, or autism and Asperger's as people that have no social skills at all and can't cope in the real world. I don't think any of those are true. There's an adage that says if you've met one neurodiverse person, then you've met one neurodiverse person. We're all different, in the same way as everyone's different. Probably the most important thing for me is I like to understand everything. That desire, which has come from childhood, is now something that's really useful for Dstl to kind of say, well, okay, well, we want you to understand this. Go away and understand it, figure it out, and then tell us how it works. The way my brain is structured, the way my brain is wired, helps me to do better. In an organisation like this, where we're trying to do science and technology, trying to understand things, solve problems, as many different opinions and different ideas and different ways of thinking about things as you can bring together, the better. It's a real asset, I think, for an organisation like this to have people like that who can help think outside the box. If the little boy that was sat in the corner of the library was to meet me now, yeah, I would have loved to have known as a child that I'd end up working in an environment like this on things that really matter and things that are really interesting problems to solve.